And welcome back to the PUCL's annual Battle Factory with me, GigaSaurusGames. This is week 1 of PUCL's 2023 Battle Factory, which if you've seen any of my previous videos, which may not be public yet, happens to be one of my favorite tournaments that I participate in each year, because frankly I like random teams. So this week we have this is the first week of the 5 Swiss rounds for the tournament. And this week, my opponent is a newcomer to PUCL tourneys with the Discord name Sully. If you're listening, hello. And I need to set up a link code because, yeah. Alright, there we go. So we are both assuming that it is best of 3 level 25 battles. I will show why the latter is true in a minute. And this week it is double battles with terrestrialization allowed. And I still have not updated my player profile. I swear one of these days I'll do that. And this week's theme is... My timing's terrible. I don't know why I was doing that. Mostly because I didn't have any plans to vamp today, so I don't have anything good to rattle on about while I am waiting for connections to get set up. Interesting things are happening in the world, but those aren't interesting things to vamp about. So instead, I guess I could talk about where the word vamp comes from, because it's a kind of a strange word to talk about for just looping comments while you're waiting for something to happen. Although it really comes out of music terminology, where people will run and loop basically the same measures or just sort of... yes. Improv for a little while everyone else comes into the opening of the song. And here we go. The match is set up, and this week's theme is low-level starter Pokemon. There are 3 teams available to the players this week. One based on Hisui, one based on... Let's go this way. One based on Sinnoh, and one based on Paldea. I chose Hisui because, frankly, I just like Hisui and Zorua a lot. It's a really cute Pokemon in my opinion, and I like cute things, so that's the direction we went. Also, it's carrying an Absorb Bulb, which is some really neat tech that may or may not come up, but I could use that either to disguise myself as a Cyndaquil and get hit by a water move, or to use my own water move from my Oshawott, or to trigger the Zora's Absorb Bulb that way, and then I can use a stab spread move with Swift. I could even Terra Normal Swift if I wanted to. Oh, got a message. Okay, so I will pause the recording here for just a moment because my opponent needs some help since this is their first time, and we will be back in just a moment. And we are back. First, it is always fun. Doing your first tournament is always fun. One of my first PUCL tournament was what was Battle Factory a couple years ago, because I don't have to build teams, basically. A running theme of tournaments that I participate in is that I am not especially good at team building. And excellent, we just got confirmation that it is best of 3. And here we go. Hisui and team again. And I will keep the same music, and my preparations are complete. And rats. Alright, fair enough. So I kind of thought this might happen, because I do think that the Swing Zoro might be the most fun thing, fun of the options. My opponent's saying, nice team choice, good luck. But it is kind of sad to not see something more interesting. The biggest problem for Hisuian Zorua is probably opposing Hisuian Zorua. And for that, let's bring... I probably can't touch Gumi. And then Teddiursa... I'm not a... Well, it's better than Rowlet, I suppose. Rowlet can't do much to Gumi. Or to Oshawott. Well, you know what? Loaded Dice is fun. Loaded Dice Teddiursa is funny. We'll go this way. And I am going to put Cyndaquil in the back so that Zorua is disguised as a Cyndaquil. And I will try to bait out a water move from my opponent into the Zorua slot to trigger Absorb Bulb. And we will see how this works. My opponent, if they know what they're doing, which is very plausible, might well do the same thing. So if I see a Cyndaquil, I might not want to hit it with water moves straight up. Also, I'm leading a Gumi, so it's not like I'm going to do much anyway. That is a cool trainer card. I approve. Also, during the team setup, my opponent commented nice team choice. Alright, so I bet that we'll actually bring in a Water Pulse into this slot. And I'm going to go straight for Icy Wind, because it's super effective in the Gumi. And then I'm just going to, I think, Water Pulse. Well, I don't know. I want to Mud Shot the Teddiursa, actually. I don't want to... I want information about what mon is what before I try anything. Okay, Protect. So that's not the Zorua. That is, however. So it's a good thing I didn't Water Pulse it. The Zorua was speed tied. He won the speed tie, and the Gumi protected itself. Whatever. Well, this is not a great start. Okay. I'm gonna try this. My Gumi is gonna be the slowest thing in the field. I'm gonna try triggering my own Absorb Bulb. I might just kill myself. This is very plausible. I want to be abundantly clear about this. Okay. So several things. A, the Gumi is faster than Zorua. B, I'm about to kill myself. Or, it's not faster? Wait. Did the Zorua do something when I wasn't watching? Did I look away and... No? I am so confused. Also, ouch. And now my Zorua dies. Are the Gumi and the Zorua speed tied? Yeah, I didn't check the stats of the team because that's boring. But no, I'm just don't know what's. Oh, wait, what? I have no idea what's happening. Whatever. I need to deal with that Zorua somehow. Which I guess is Cyndaquil. Positive side, I am probably the fastest thing in the field, so Zorua can die. And while I Mud Shot the Gumi. Oh! Mud Shot dropped the speed. That's what happened. Okay, I understand now. Okay, yeah. Bye-bye, Zorua. I'm hoping Gumi is too weak to kill Cyndaquil. Oh yeah, that did nothing. Neat. And there's the real Teddy Ursa. I brought my own Teddy Ursa, right? Let's check the Teddy Ursa's speed versus the Cyndaquil's speed. 28. So that's a very slow Teddy Ursa. It looks like Gumi might be faster. But that means I can hit the Teddy Ursa with a super effective reversal. And then Mud Shot it to finish it off. I don't think I care, because none of that won't change any of the types. I suppose that is a Terra Normal Stab Fury Swipes coming my way if it gets off. Alright, that did nothing. Good to know. But it missed? Hey. Bounces out the Icy Wind earlier. Oh hey, I lived. Neat. And I missed my Mud Shot. Well, you win some, you lose some. That is fine. Flame Wheel the Teddy Ursa. And Gumi is going to protect just to stall. Because I need to not get double teamed. Because I am down health right now. Nice. Mudshot Cyndaquil is what it should do. Okay, that probably one doesn't kill from what we saw earlier. Nice. And now this reversal almost certainly kills. As I Mudshot the Gumi. Again. Because reversal is a fighting type attack that does more damage the lower your health is. And now that I'm very low health, this reversal will do more damage than it did last time, and I think it scales semi-exponentially, so it will probably kill the Teddy Ursa. Yep. The Mudshot will do nothing. But I'm gonna bet that Cyndaquil is faster than Rowlet. I hope. If I am, I'm in Blaze range. That's very much a dead Rowlet. If I'm correct. I didn't bring my own Rowlet, so I can't check. But I can try to Flame Wheel it. And I will Water Pulse the Rowlet because it is a bigger problem than the Gumi at this point. And we will see if I'm correct about the speed tier, about Rowlet's speed tier, because I don't know. But yeah, so all the Mons for all the teams this week are set to level 25. So we're just running flat level 25, because that's funnier, and right, no Shadow Sneak. That's right. There wasn't any real way I avoid that, or that. I think this is a lost match 1. I'm pretty sure this is a lost match 1. I will do my best to at least make it a 1-0. But I don't think Teddy Ursa has the bulk to take both Gumi and Rowlet at once. Because the Rowlet does know Aerial Ace, which is a base 60 power stab move, which is frankly better than I've got. Because I'm running Loaded Dice Fury Swipe is the best thing I've got going on, so... Although I say that, Grassy Glide's probably stronger, because the Rowlet's carrying a Miracle Seed. I think Grassy Glide only has 55 base power this generation, but that's probably still stronger. Youch! On top of everything else, I got crit. Nice! Alright, that's fine. I just have to win the next 2 matches. Easy. Gumi dies. Good. Alright, so that was a crit. Which I guess means I probably live another attack. What if I would have lived 2 before? I need to hit 5 times. Never mind, that wouldn't do it. I need to crit 5 times. Yeah. Alright, well. So I die to... You know, I feel like the crit might have mattered, actually. I might have lived 3 aerial aces without the crit. It would have been close. But that just means we go to game 2. And what I learned there is Zorua does not have enough offense. The Cyndaquil, however, does. And the Teddiursa does. So here's what we're going to do as a change-up. The Teddiursa only does with Fury Swipes, I suppose. Or with Terra, but... Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to lead Cyndaquil Teddiursa this time. I'm just going to try to punch through my opponent's team before they can get online. Which is the opposite of what happened last time. Last time was a slow slugfest that was frankly in my opponent's favor, partially because I kept missing. But I think if I lead with Cyndaquil and Teddiursa and for more heavy-duty offense, I might be able to stall out the end of the match a little better. What is the Oshawott carrying again? Swift. No. I'm gonna bring Goomy. Goomy's hard to kill. My opponent just sent me a message saying that they admit they had a lot of lucky misses and important crits. Yeah, but I also could have played that better. I underestimated the... If I had Flame Wheels the Teddiursa turn 1, it might have died in 2 Flame Wheels, which would have made a lot of difference. And then also Zorua clearly doesn't have the offense to really get going. So, despite the fact that I do like Zorua, I'm not going to bring it this time. Yeah. Because Pokemon is a game of luck and RNG, and how you deal with that is part of the game. And sometimes you play to your outs, and in that game, the out probably was either I miss a Fury Swipe or they crit an Aerial Ace, and they played to their outs, and it worked for them. So this time, I played to my outs and just try to prevent them from getting going. Do I need to kill the Goomy? I probably should. Well, that sucks. Also, just as well I didn't Fury Swipes the Zorua. Okay. So that Quick Claw was all kinds of terrible. Because it dropped my Cyndaquil speed stat low enough that suddenly the Zorua outspeeds it, and that sucked. And I kind of, honestly... Man, this is some terrible accuracy. I kind of need the Cyndaquil functional So we're gonna get out of here and go into my wall and break that Goomy. So I can't do that again. Yeah. The Goomy's carrying a Quick Claw, which gives you a 1 in 5 chance of just going first in your priority bracket, which is what happened. Also, it almost certainly outspeeds my Teddy Ursa. It does, but that Water Pulse does nothing. But it could confuse. Okay. No more Quick Claw. Go away, Goomy. I wonder if that's what happened last game when I wasn't paying attention. When it moved before everything else and I didn't know why. Alright. Alright, so I know the Teddy Ursa is a problem. We are not going to let it get online. Hey, I got my own Quick Claw, and I missed my Mud Shot, because that's how this thing is going. Oh, I didn't Mud Shot, that's right. Do I get a confusion? No. Okay. So I'm expecting Teddy Ursa to Fury Strikes my Teddy Ursa to death. Because that's probably their out. That's probably how they do this best at this point. Yeah. Yeah, that's a kill. Loaded dice means you hit a minimum of 4 times. So... Did it say Teddy Ursa fainted? Oh, yes, my Teddy Ursa fainted. Duh. Alright. Cyndaquil, get in there. How do I deal with this problem at this point? The Teddy Ursa is a problem. So is a Zorua. To be honest, I'm not sure I have an out. I actually think I lose. Because I don't have a good way to break Teddy Ursa. What is the Zorua gonna do? If it Icy Winds, I'm in trouble. And it almost certainly does. Alright. The Teddy Ursa is still a problem. Yeah. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to endure... That card didn't matter, I don't think. I wanted to endure so that I would live the turn and then I could hit the Teddy Ursa with a reversal. But that wasn't a viable solution because I'm at lower health, lower speed after the Icy Wind, and I just died to it next turn, and now I lose. For other reasons, because the Teddy Ursa killed me. Rowlet against the world is not a win for Rowlet. But we are going to try. Grassy Glide the Teddy Ursa to death. I'll live the Icy Wind after I Terra, because I'll only be 2 times weak to it instead of 4 times weak. And there's a Rowlet in the back that I can't beat. So... Oh, yeah, that's how this ends. I'm Terra Normal, I'm Terra Grass, I kill the Teddy Ursa, I get hit by Icy Wind. My opponent brings in their own Rowlet, Aerial Aces, and outspeeds me after the Icy Wind and Aerial Aces me to death. That's how this ends. That doesn't matter. And even if I'm wrong, 2 Icy Winds probably kills as well. Goodness, yes. I need it to miss. Oh, okay, after 1 Icy Wind, Teddy Ursa outspeeds and kills me. Alright. That was a much more fair match there. With the possible exception of the turn 1 Quick Claw, but it doesn't really matter. I was being pretty well handled that entire game, that entire round. So, that's an 0-2 loss for me. Not a great start. I apparently did not have any. I clearly did not put together any plan of how to deal with any of the teams. And I wanted Zoro to work, and it worked for my opponent, I suppose. I could not hit the broadside of a barn, but you know. Good game, Sully. Just regardless of misses and crits, you clearly outplayed me in that second game, I'm pretty sure. So you clearly deserve the win. And I will be back next week, and we will see if I can still make top cut in the remaining 4 weeks, because I only need 3 wins. So I can lose another time, and no one will even care. But until next time, good game to my opponent. It's still a fun match. And this has been GigaSaurusGames. Enjoy playing Pokemon VGC with some really weird teams. Signing out. Bye.